find what you seek.
From the monasteries of Ivgorod comes a powerful servant of the Saftev faith, Kharazim. Like all monks, he has devoted his life to serving his 1001 gods and their mortal representatives, the patriarchs. In obeying their will, Kharazim has traveled from sanctuary to the battlefields of the Nexus, where he now seeks to bring divine balance to the chaos. Kharazim is an aggressive and mobile hero that relies on talents to enhance his capability to support his team or deal damage to enemies.
Bring me a challenge.
Kharazim can choose his trait at the start of every match. Each will trigger a different effect every third basic attack. Iron Fists lands a critical hit. Transcendence heals himself or a nearby ally. Insight restores mana, allowing him to thrive in sustained combat. Kharazim's first ability is Radiant Dash and can be used on enemies or allies. When used offensively, the monk leaps forward and strikes with a basic attack, putting him instantly in position to inflict further punishment. This ability stores multiple charges, allowing it to be used in quick succession. His next ability, Breath of Heaven, grants healing and mobility. Kharazim and any friendly heroes nearby will receive a moderate heal and a boost in movement speed for several seconds. Kharazim's third ability, Deadly Reach, is a self-buff that applies some serious pressure. Once primed, it will activate on his next melee strike, greatly increasing his attack speed and range for several seconds. Faster attacks mean Kharazim's chosen trait will trigger far more frequently. Kharazim's first heroic ability, Seven-Sided Strike, unleashes a punishing flurry of attacks upon nearby enemies. The monk becomes invulnerable, and each of his 7 hits land for 7% of the enemy hero's total health. Each strike can hit different heroes and will automatically target the enemy that has the most remaining health. Kharazim's second heroic ability is Divine Palm. Cast upon himself or an ally, it endures for only 3 seconds, but if its target suffers lethal damage during that time, they will receive a massive healing effect after a short delay, putting them back in the fight. When playing Kharazim, here are a few strategic tips. Remember to use your Radiant Dash for both damage and utility. Dive into battle and help secure a final blow, or use it to evade enemies while your teammates bring the damage. Don't be afraid to use Radiant Dash for a quick escape, as it works on minions and allied heroes. Deadly Reach and Breath of Heaven can be used to help vulnerable assassins chase down opponents. The added movement speed and melee range allows you to be at their side while dishing out damage, and a well-timed Breath of Heaven can heal multiple wounded allies. Kharazim's heroics offer an array of tactical options. Does your team need extra damage? Pick Seven-Sided Strike to soften up enemies before a major engagement. This heroic can be especially great against multiple warrior compositions, since it deals damage based on an enemy's total health. Divine Palm is perfect when facing a team with powerful dive compositions. Use the heroic on a vulnerable teammate just before your opponents land a finishing blow, and your ally will survive the damage and have enough health to retaliate. Keep in mind the ability's short range. You'll often need to use Radiant Dash to get into position. Kharazim is relatively light on health and doesn't put out the highest amount of damage after using his abilities. After he dives in, a quick, team-focused attack can eliminate him from the battle. Let us know in the comments how you find victory with this versatile hero. Be sure to subscribe to Heroes of the Storm on YouTube. We'll see you in the Nexus.